Here's a first look for me at the Shimano XC5 mountain bike shoes from Shimano. On the bottom of the box here is a size chart for reference. And on the other sides of the box, nothing special, just an ordinary blue Shimano box, nothing too fancy. And this is the side with the sizing. Looks like it's going to cut here. This is the green camouflage color with a Michelin rubber sole on the bottom. Maybe go take a closer look with more detail in a second. Let's take a look at the other side. And similar to the right side shoe, nothing too fancy stands out. There aren't any BOA dials on this. This is one of the lower end model of the shoes. I think there's an XC7 and then there's an XC9 to top it off for the high end. Also inside the box it looks like it comes with another set of laces. If you don't like this bright yellow color, there is this black color and also some information on the SPD shoes. You could take a look closer into this later. So you may be wondering why I got the XC5s and not the XC7s or XC9 mountain bike shoes, and that's because these are supposedly just as light as the 7s or the XC9s, and they're quite a bit cheaper. Also, if I'm going to use them mountain biking, they're sure to get dirty and scratched up and scuffed up, so I don't mind getting some cheaper shoes all dirty and scuffed up. But if I got some real expensive XC9 shoes all dirty and messed up on my first ride, then, well, I guess they do get dirty. Alright, here's a quick look and a close look at the insole of this Shimano XC5 shoe. It does say Michelin on it for the rubber, I believe. Haven't measured the depth. Maybe I could do that. Here's a look at the close look at the outside of the shoe. And I'm taking a look at the tread. See if I can get a close up here. And these should use standard 2-bolt cleats. Should be compatible with quite a few of them. There are 4 for different positioning. And it looks like you could put spikes here, but I didn't see any spikes in the box. So that's probably an aftermarket edition if you'd like to add it on as a future purchase. I did not order any toe spikes with this shoe. On the back it doesn't look like there are any reflective markings here. I don't see anything in this side. So maybe not ideal for night riding unless you want to put a big reflector there. I'm going to go ahead and see how this retaining system works. Looks like there's just some laces here to go ahead and take apart and take a look. It looks like this is kind of pretty tight. So it looks like these laces come in through here, and then you'd have to loosen this side before you could loosen it up enough. And this is pretty fixed. It's not flexible. It's like a strap, pretty firm. This is like a retainer to stick your shoelaces under after you tie them so they don't interfere with the chain and crank set, hopefully. Let's go take a look at these insoles here. This insole doesn't look as fancy as the insole on my Shimano RC9 shoe. There are no adjustable plates or inserts to put for a different arch support. It's just one standard Nothing too fancy with this insole. Under the insole looks like there's some plastic, and there's a little depth to the plastic. It's pretty hard, so it's not rubbery soft on the inside. Let's see if I can take a look into these shoes for you. It goes all the way down. There's a little patch over certain areas here. For a size 44, the right foot without the insole comes in at 308.3 grams. Here's the insole. Let me throw it on there and see how much that adds. Looks like it jumps up to 327 grams. And this is for the right side. And the left side with the insole altogether comes in at 327.0 grams. That makes it, what, about 654 grams? Some of the other XC7, XC9, I think they're spec'd to be over 700 grams a pair. I'm not sure if the BOA dials add weight compared to laces, but I figured if I could get a shoe that's almost the same quality as the XC7 and XC9 and have it be a little more reasonable and possibly even lighter, then why not? So that's why I went with these shoes. Hopefully they'll turn out pretty well, and also if I scuff them up, I won't be too sad. They're quite a bit more reasonably priced. This looks like it's pretty soft over here. The tongue seems to be okay. So here's the shoe on my foot right now, and my very initial impression is that there's not as much toe box room as my road shoe. With thinner socks, I'm sure it'll feel like there's probably a little more toe room on the XC5 shoe. This is the RC9 in comparison to my road shoe. And it has the, if you pull up, it kind of grips your sock. If you push down, it's smooth. Pull up, it grips. The XC5 is smooth in both ways, so it's just some fabric. It's a little different than this one. So I just put on my other two mountain biking shoes. This one is the M087, and that's what I'm going to replace with these XC5s. I also use, these are my winter boots, the MW81. I think this is an older model now. They have a new one of them, and the toe boxes on these two shoes are very similar to this one. They're all size 44. So the reason I have the XC5 is because I wanted something lighter to replace my M087. This one's dirty, and it also has a cleat on it, so it's going to weigh quite a bit more, I think, than the 327 grams that we weighed on the XC5. This one with the cleat comes out to 426 grams. Now I don't know how much that contributes to the cleat, but already that's 100 grams, which is roughly almost a quarter pound per shoe lighter. So switching over to these XC5s, I'm hoping to save half a pound in spinning in my legs, and that might make a little difference. But again, this one has a cleat, so just keep that in mind. I'm not sure how much that cleat weighs. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I can't keep you in suspense any longer. I have a spare set of Crank Brothers cleats for Candy SLs, which are the pedals I'm using, so I'm curious to know how much weight the difference is. Okay, the moment of truth has arrived. I've got the cleats and 2 screws. 16.6 grams. So we have this 326.8 or 327 gram shoe. I take the little cleats and pretend I install them on the shoe, and it goes at 343.5 grams. So I save 82.5 grams per foot, and that's not including the dirt, so maybe only 50-60 grams depending how dirty these shoes are. Yeah, sorry, they're kind of dirty. And just because I have the scale and an extra set of laces, why not see how much a pair of laces weigh? We're at 12.3 grams for, I believe, a pair. So I measured out these laces. Yes, it is a pair, and they are 54 inches long, which is 4.5 feet each. So if you need replacement laces for your shoes in size 44, I'm not sure if there are different lengths for different size shoes, but these happen to be 4.5 feet long. I opened up the instructions and found what looks to be stickers, and it looks like you're supposed to apply these on the soles, or maybe underneath the soles on the bed of the foot. If you know what exactly they're for, yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm not sure. Regarding the safety information, it doesn't look like there's anything super important to note on these shoes. So we just glimpse through real quickly. Well, there you have it, the shoes in the box and the shoelaces that are included with the XC5 shoes. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to hear updates about this shoe, and please subscribe if you'd like to. Thank you.